Hi year one, we're going to carry on with our science topic all about plants. So today we're going to be looking at how we grow flowers and the life cycle of a flowering plant. So the one that we're going to look at is a bean plant, but most flowers grow like this. So it starts off with the seed that we plant in the ground or in a pot with soil, and it then starts slowly growing until the seeds drop and more flowers grow. So we're going to go through that cycle. So first up, we start with a seed. What we do is we put that little seed in the ground or in a pot filled with soil, and then we put more soil over the top of it. So that's how it starts. We put the seed in, put soil over the top, and we give it a good water, and then it starts to grow. So this bit is called germination. So here is our seed, and you can just see a little green shoot coming through the seed, and that's the first bit of a plant and a flower growing from its seed. Now this all happens underground, so we don't actually see any of this happening until it starts pushing up through the soil. So after the little shoots start growing, underneath is the roots. Now remember, the roots are very important as it anchors the seed and the flower in the ground so it doesn't go floppy or fall over. So you can see here at the bottom, the roots are starting to shoot downwards into the soil. Then above the soil, we can start to see the stems and the leaf form. So you can see it shoots up through the ground, and remember, those leaves are really, really important as it makes the food for the whole entire plant and flower. So we see that pushing up from the ground, and that's the first thing that we see. We don't see the flower first, it's the stem and the leaves pushing up through the soil and growing. Number 4. So we slowly start to see the flower coming out. So we see it comes in a little bud first, and then the petals will bloom out. And remember, there's the pollen inside, the anther inside, which is needed to make more flowers and seeds. Remember, so the insects come and get full of pollen. And then the last thing is that the seeds are spread out, so all the pollen that's on the insects will spread out all over the place, and then new flowers will grow. So it's like a big cycle. So it starts off with the seed, goes to the roots, then you get your stem and your leaves, then you get your flower, and then because of all the pollen and the insects moving it around, the seeds will start growing somewhere else, and it all happens all over again. So that's why it's in a circle, it's in a big cycle. So what I want you to do now is, in your pack you have got your little growing a flower. So this one is in a pot, so you need to work out which ones come first. Now remember, I gave you a clue at the start that you start with the seed in your pot, so you need to work out which one comes first, and you stick it on the number 1. Then you do the next ones and stick them on your sheet. So remember to send pictures of your work on Dojo and Seesaw, and I will see you again soon. Bye everybody.